Hey everybody, here I'm at the Detroit Auto Show and I'm here with Nick Katcherian from Chevrolet. He is the chief engineer of the amazing new Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, well, the Colorado in general, right? The 2023. What an amazing truck this is. And I just want you to kind of tell me and kind of go over the highlights of some of the things that you were focusing on when you did this truck.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for taking the time to meet with me here. Obviously, we're really passionate about what we have to offer here in the Colorados, particularly with the ZR2. So right now you see the Desert Boss, right, which is a first-year special edition that we're offering our customers. You know, I had the opportunity to work on the current generation ZR2. So I have a lot of passion about this segment. I have a lot of passion about this truck. And one of the things that we were really focused on back when we started development of the architecture is really making sure we took a giant leap forward overall in capability, whether it be from a trailering perspective, a powertrain perspective, a technology perspective, or an off-road perspective. So if you were to ask me in particular what I'm most proud of, I really probably couldn't pick anything out. But obviously we like to talk about the off-road features that are on our ZR2. So like I said, what you have right here is the Desert Boss. So the Desert Boss Special Edition comes with an off-road bumper, so you get a steel bumper for some extra protection. Obviously you have the Safari bar here. This truck is winch capable, so if you were to buy a winch, you can mount it out through the back of here. Obviously some special decals. Super cool that you get 33-inch tires with beadlock capable wheels. So what you have here is a decorative trim ring that we have, but we sell the actual beadlock ring.
Okay, so these aren't actual these are
the decorative trim.
Okay.
So you'll get it's like a machine version that you would put on for actually putting the vehicles in beadlock. So you get the opportunity here to purchase that if you want to run beadlocks.
And now the other thing I'm understanding with these is this now bolt pattern now works over with the full-size trucks. Is that correct?
Right. So huge improvement for us overall from selectability for our customers.
Absolutely.
Right. So now you have the opportunity with very little restriction to purchase tires and wheels from the full-size truck portfolio and the mid-size truck portfolio, really giving that much more option, right? So big win overall for the architecture. So as we've talked about, you know, we have standard stance with what we'll call our base version. So if you say the work truck and the LT and Z71, all are what are considered standard stance. Then we start walking it up from an overall track width perspective and height perspective. So the Trail Boss, which is our entry level into the off-road world, really gives us the opportunity to blank slate, I'll say it from an accessories perspective, what we want to offer the customer with really strong compatibility. That has the same stance as the current ZR2. And then you take this vehicle, which is another inch higher, and really gives you fantastic ground clearance, way better than what we've seen kind of in this segment overall. We've taken this truck everywhere around the country. It performs fantastically. We just got back from the Rubicon about a month ago. Truck, stock truck, no modifications, did fantastic.
So a question I have is, what made you go from the 2 to 3 inch? Is there something more capable in this truck that allowed you to do that, or is just that you were going more conservative on the current model ZR2? What was
it's really about giving yourself more ground clearance and better accessibility for rock crawling. One of the other things that's important that we did for this architecture is we moved the front axle forward. So by moving it forward by 3 inches, you give yourself the opportunity to kind of have this big, bold front end from a design perspective. But you also have a really good short front overhang, which again helps for rock crawling.
And visibility.
Yes, and so it's really been a huge move strategically forward overall from an off-road perspective.
Perfect.
And they get hit, right? If you're off-roading, they can get hit. So by moving them to the outboard side, you get a lot of protection from the wheel in a lot of the suspension components. Whereas if they're out there, they're kind of a little bit more.
That makes complete sense.
So overall, from a powertrain perspective, we are offering the customer one power cube. There's actually 3 different outputs overall for the Colorado. We offer them one power cube, and a lot of times we get the question of, why did you get rid of the diesel, or why did you go to a one power cube powertrain? And if you look at what we've done here, we've taken the fuel economy of a 4-cylinder, the horsepower of a V6, and the torque of a diesel, and we've combined them into one package. So we give the customer all of the off-road torque that they need, all of the towing torque that they need, with fantastic fuel economy and horsepower.
Perfect. And that's what I thought. I'm very excited to try this new motor. So when you guys have a chance to have one of these, I would love to get in one.